What's up, guys? Rainer here. Got another game of Smite for you. Today we'll be playing as Anubis, the Egyptian god of the dead. We'll be playing in the mid lane. And this is generally how you play Anubis well. Gonna start off here helping my Arachne jungle out with the red buff and then going right to lane. Don't even bother with that mid harpy camp. We don't need it. Look at these fools over here, just dicking around. I'm going to start grabbing some feed here off of this minion wave. Anubis is a very good mid lane god, mostly because of his extreme difficulty level. He's so hard to play. His 3 ability, Grasping Hands, you've seen me use it twice already. And his number 1, Plague of Locusts, they function very similar to each other in the fact that they do tick damage. It's kind of like an area of effect damage as well as a damage over time. You can see the damage pouring off those minions there off of Grasping Hands because it does so much damage. Once you start getting that to a higher level, it does just a monumental amount of damage to anyone that stays within that area. Plague of Locusts is the exact same thing, except it's a cone as opposed to a circle. The main thing is that it roots Anubis in place. So it's very easy to counter once the enemy starts learning how to counter it. I'm mid laning here against Hebo. Hebo is a very good mid lane god against everyone except Anubis. Enemy jungler comes in trying to grab a gank. I'm just going to casually walk away here. Not die.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Drop Grasping Hands, pick up that minion wave, back to base. This is a very advanced build. You gotta be real careful here, because, you know, it really makes a big difference with what you buy. As you can tell, I didn't buy anything.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
So, in my absence, Hebo has done roughly no damage to the tower, and maybe took out half a minion wave. Nope, never mind. There's the rest of it. Didn't take out any minion wave. Drop Grasping Hands, walk away. That's all it is. That's the entirety of my strategy. Drop Grasping Hands, walk away. Plopping this ward down, because Kali's actually kind of, you know, ridiculous in the late game. So you really want to know when she's going to show up. I'm just looking for Hebo. No idea where he is. So, I'm gonna grab this harpy camp, call missing. My team's gonna want me to, you know, call it earlier, but, you know, they can eat a dick. Picked up his ultimate there, Death Gaze. Death Gaze is very similar to Plague of Locusts in the fact that it roots Anubis to the ground, but instead of a cone of death, it is a laser beam. You're only going to see it once in this whole video. It's very, very difficult to execute. Just going to nuke this entire minion wave here. There's Kali over there chilling in the jungle, standing on top of my ward. See Arachne's kind of moving in on her. And I'm going to come in and help. Throw my Mummify, which grabs her and roots her in place, and then drop all of my damaging abilities on her. Picking up a nice assist and helping our jungler get ahead. Hebo's back. Yay. Hebo. Just going to pick up this minion wave. Pick up my 4th rank of Grasping Hands. Always a good ability to have points in. Yeah, he's a real hard god to play here, this Anubis. Throw the Mummify, hit him with Grasping Hands, run out of mana, but do a bunch of damage to him. He's pursuing me. Misses his ultimate. Hit him with my 1. He just kind of stands there in front of it. So So now I'm going to continue to hit him so he takes more damage. Hebo's so low on health, I mean, the rising of the sun could drop him. Just kept getting some glare in his eyes. Can't clutch the kill. Kind of upset about it, but I have $2,000 now, so let's back to base and pick up some more items. Because this build, it's very technical. It's so technical that you get exactly everything right. Which is why you max out your boots first, so that you get some magical penetration, and then you grab the most important item, Gem of Isolation. If they get hit by your abilities, they go slower. So if they get hit by Grasping Hands, they get stuck in Grasping Hands. Call the missing on Hebo. I know he just left. I don't know where he went. He's back. There goes Kali. He's actually just to the left here, over here, picking up this minion, this mid camp.
Enemies incoming left.
I thought they were both heading to left lane. They're not. Whatevs. Don't really care. There's Hebo. He's in the right hand lane. Just gonna back up a little bit here because I don't want to take on both the jungler and the mid guy solo.
An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack.
What are you thinking, Hebo? You wanna come in on this? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. You just back the hell up. Just gonna put my ward back here so I know when Kali's hanging around. Yep, Kali's dead. There you go. Drop Grasping Hands, all his minions walk through it, take a bunch of damage, quick, easy finishes. And we just keep that lane pushed right up into his fucking gum line. He took a bunch of damage from the minion wave. So why he's out of his tower right now, I don't know. But he's going to realize here very quickly that that's not something you generally want to do. And then run right at me? Bitch, please. Like I'm not Anubis. He had to drop his ultimate to get away from me. And then unfortunately, he hasn't warded, so he doesn't see the jungler literally standing right there. So I dropped on my Grasping Hands, and now I'm going to finish him off here with a nice easy auto hit. I was going to call sorry there for stealing Arachne's kill, but honestly, it was as much mine as it was hers, so she can get over it. Was going to back, but I noticed that Arachne's over here fighting with Kali, so I'm going to help her out. Drop my ability here. She is going to escape from me. I don't know if she gets away from Kali. Looks like she does. Or Arachne. Knew what I meant. Shut up, Internet. Clear that whole minion wave. Walk over here to ward. Just some, have good ward protection. Hippopotamus is back. Just gonna, ult down this minion wave here real fast. Everyone's here hanging out in my lane. Missed the Mummify on Hercules. That's honestly fine, because there's another guy walking into my base. So I'm gonna just blast him down with my 1. I'm out of mana. Halfway down on health. Minion wave's getting pushed up. Got another 2,000 to spend. Hebo's walking in on me, hits me with his water cannon. Unfortunately, I don't dodge the ult. That's my 1 death of this game right there. After the respawn, I bought max level of Gem of Isolation, so it's actually going to have the effect that I mentioned earlier. So when my Grasping Hands hits, or Plague of Locusts, or Death Gaze, they're going to go slower and not have as easy of a time getting out of it as they should. Coming over here, gonna try to help out Naja from his lane. The jungler is right behind me. Kali, she's out of mana, I noticed, so she can't ult and save her own life. There's Death Gaze. Death Gaze nuking down 3/4 of her health right away. Hit her with Plague of Locust to finish her off. Almost kill Hebo. And then for the final love tap, boop, and he's dead. And they surrender in 10 minutes and 53 seconds. That's how right there is how you know you've done good as Anubis. Because he's so hard. He's so hard to play. I can't do that anymore. I'm dripping with sarcasm. Literally, when you get into a fight with Anubis, you walk in and then you just slap the keyboard as hard as you can and hit all of his abilities as fast as you can. And just general direction is all it needs. You don't even need, with the areas, you don't even need to hit him, really. I mean, you just kind of watched me casually kill a jungler that was standing behind me, and then the mid lane came to help, and I killed him too. I mean, that's as hard as it gets. Anyway, guys, this has been Rainer. I'll see you next time.